Double D is a podcast hosted by two friends who have a lot of opinions. These opinions may or may not be based on actual facts and therefore should be taken with a lot of salt. Although our lovely producers may agree with us at times, Meadow and Pluck are not, I repeat, not responsible for our antics. And we apologize beforehand.
Beautiful disaster when she fall under the catcher and how you bloom so perfect.
Hey everybody, this is Dylan from the Double D podcast. It's a weekly conversation between friends. We talk about art and entertainment, sports and leisure, science and nature. Wait, am I just saying Trivial Pursuit categories? Anyway, there's a lot of stuff going on in this great big world around us, and me and my friend D Streeter, we've got some things to say about it. So run yourself a bubble bath, pour another glass of wine, and enjoy this week's episode of Double D.
What's up, buddy? How was your week? What'd you do today?
I
ate chicken.
No, I love your face when you just pause and give me such a genuine
I'm like a puppy waiting by the door. Yeah.
Well, because what's interesting about our podcast, and I don't know how other podcasts all of them work, but a lot of the ones that I listen to, they're obviously in the same room.
Yeah,
and we're not. But I forget that basically every time about 10 minutes in, because you do such a good job of looking at me, and when you ask me a question, you just pause and give me that Destinee look, and I'm just oh, we're right there. I love it.
Know what a Destinee look is.
No, don't think about it. It has to happen just naturally from your spirit. Don't overthink it. Just let it happen. Okay. My week was great.
Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. My week was great. Thanks for asking with a sincere look of interest. Let's see. It wasn't
eventful.
Yeah, it wasn't super eventful. Shit. No, I didn't go kayaking.
You didn't do anything for the Easter Fool Day?
Easter Fool Day.
I have Fool Day rent.
You don't even. I do have some feelings about an April Fool's Day joke that I fell prey to.
Putting what you fall prey to. What did
it's
you
not
take
funny.
Out the world?
This is so
okay.
I'm still.
I feel it in your voice. It feels real traumatic.
And I feel so. It's like a trigger now for me. I'm never going to be able to listen to Solange again. I can tell you that right now.
Don't touch.
So I'm sitting. Okay, so I'm at breakfast today with my dear friend Kim, and we're sitting there and we're having this great breakfast. We were very leisurely about it. So when I say breakfast, I mean eggs at 12:30. She doesn't work on Mondays, and I don't yet work anytime except for when I feel like it. So we're eating breakfast. We're having a great time. We're sitting outside. It's so lovely and the weather's perfect. And we have delicious food, and we're at one of our favorite places, and we know two of the waitresses, and they're all great, and we're just having this great time. So we get up to leave. Mm-hmm. She sticks her head in to say goodbye to one of the servers who hadn't come back out, and I notice that the local college newspaper on the cover is a picture of Solange Knowles, who was supposed to be here last year to play a big homecoming thing, and then she had to cancel 4 days before it happened. I was sad because I wanted to see her, but the little words that are underneath her beautiful photo were she's back, and this time she's bringing Jay-Z and Beyonce with her, and I was like, come again now? Do what? Say what? So I get the paper, and... And don't laugh at me because I should have known better, but my joy overpowered my brain.
Okay.
So that's what had happened.
It happens like that.
I look at it now and I go, clearly that's not fucking true. Clearly.
Or it's fake as fuck.
Like, clearly. Also, while reading the little article, I was like, this is not very well written. Like, I was like, I know, maybe they're a freshman or something, but I would not have printed that. That's a weird quote. Like, there was a couple red flags. But like I do when I'm in love, I ignored them.
Oh, no.
And so...
Lesbian.
And so, I tell my friend that I'm with, I interrupt the conversation, and I flip the magazine around. And I'm like, you guys, look at this. Read these words right here. And we're all so excited. And then it was crushing. And then it was just crushing. And then I sent a couple of texts to people and I was like, hey,
I was a recipient.
Is this real? No, some texts to people that I know who work at the college that maybe would be able to answer that could crush my dreams for me. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for someone to either confirm or crush my soul.
Okay.
So they crushed my soul. It was a fucking April Fool's joke. Also, April Fool's Day is the 1st. So today is the 2nd. Don't put that shit out today. You missed your chance for your funny newspaper. Swing it around next year when that shit falls on a weekday. That is not okay. I don't know if you can tell, but it's still raw for me.
Oh, I see. Very
So
raw.
long story longer, she's not coming back. They're not coming with her. I feel like a fool.
No. Yeah. So sorry for your...
And then I made a meme out of it.
Okay. You got food on April Fool's Day.
I could post it to our Instagram with a little explanation.
Yeah, you should.
Because I felt like that it was like messing with my emotions.
It did. Obviously. You seem very scarred about it still.
Yeah.
About your almost Beyonce, Solange, Jay-Z.
Clearly that's not true.
Moment.
I mean, when I hear you say it.
I know.
And they were really there going to play the Tucker Civic Center. No, they weren't.
I was wondering about that. Is it a stadium? Because they only do stadiums now.
No, dog. This is where the Tallahassee Tiger Sharks used to play their ice hockey. It was not.
Oh, no.
No, it's not where they would play. It's where Jimmy Buffett plays.
Yeah, no.
Yes, I know that
probably
now.
Probably not even Jimmy Buffett. He got way too many Margaritabills to be doing that small time shit.
No, it's a civic center. They get names.
Okay.
I mean,
but Beyonce?
No.
Beyonce?
Clearly no.
And then question, Solange gonna bring Beyonce?
I mean, listen, here's what it said. I wish that I had the damn article in front of me because it said referenced something about in a settlement decision or something, and then I thought, well, she did back out like 3 days before her. Maybe she got in trouble and then they were suing her and she said, I'll bring my sister, and they said, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. Listen.
Solange gonna let Beyonce gonna let Solange use her as leverage in a negotiation.
Yes, now on the other side of it.
Okay.
Just like every other time when I was in love and ignored the red flags, yes, on the other side, I see.
I ignored them too. I be ignoring them too. She never goes to work. She's always here when I get off. But...
Huh. Weird.
I don't know about this.
I'm sure it's fine. I went to an Easter picnic. I had some lovely Easter food and friend time and ran around and had fun. But I did that. So that's what I did. What did you do? How was your week? How you feeling about things? Less foolish, probably than I am.
Lot more than you. Because my mother is petty.
Oh, yes.
I went to Thanksgiving Fool's Day at my mother's.
Thanksgiving? Ma'am.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Lets you know what holiday I prefer. Gobble, gobble, google.
I love it.
I went to Easter Fool's Day at my mother's. And again, because my mother is petty. You know what she made?
No.
She made neck bones. Barbecue neck bones.
Yes, you did.
Macaroni and cheese, collard greens, and cornbread. And you know what? I sat there and I ate cornbread and macaroni and cheese. And I went home and ate pizza. And I thought to myself, she is petty.
Now listen, is that just a happy coincidence, or she listens?
she downloaded it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I don't know for a definite.
No.
But I know my mama is known to be petty.
That is my favorite thing ever.
So I have no idea whether or not that was the reason I ate only macaroni and cornbread for Easter. However, she did make barbecued neck bones. And I said, and my brothers were like, she don't like this. And Dylan.
That is so, like we could just stop the podcast now. Like it's not going to get better than that.
And I called before I left work and I said, should I bring something? Because I'm known to make shit that I don't like. And I said, should I bring myself some chicken or something along that line? And she's like, I made food.
Which is not a lie. Which is not a lie.
Like, and I was asking because, initially she said she might make ham. And I don't like ham.
Well, we need to circle back around to that too, but okay, keep going.
Okay. I don't eat ham, whatever. Anyway, so she said she wasn't making ham. So I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe she making fried chicken or pork chop or something. Sure. Nope.
Neck bones.
I get there, and she like, food done. You and your brother made a plate and everything. And I'm like, okay. I come in. I like, she made cabbage. I don't like cabbage. And I was thinking, okay, I just eat the macaroni, cornbread, and the meat. All right, this can't be that bad. What she make? I like, where the meat at? Over there by the deep freezer. Pull up the little foil. What is barbecue? This rib tips? What is this? She said, nah, them neck bones. I said, Mama, you know ain't no neck bones. He gonna mother, yeah, she don't eat no neck bones. She said, well, I must have forgot. You know I live alone now. I said, this is some bitch right here, boy. I tell you what.
You know she did not forgot.
So, whatever. I remember that.
Your mom's my hero for 2018.
Yeah,
like that is like, that's amazing.
So I had barbecued pizza from Blue Moon, which was delicious for my.
Well, that also sounds good.
April. And I went to adult Easter egg hunting.
I know a couple folks. Fill me in. How did that work? What was there little booze in the eggs? What's in there? Money?
Yeah. My girlfriend's friend turned 27. And she had an adult Easter egg hunt because initially she was born on Easter. You know how people, even though holidays change dates on people all willy-nilly, people don't let shit go from when they were born. Mm-hmm. I was born on Easter. I was like, Easter change every year. I was still born on
Wait,
Easter.
so is her birthday not the 1st?
No, it's not the 1st.
No, okay.
It was like the 31st.
Okay.
It was on the 31st.
Sure.
But originally, when she was born, it was Easter. So her grandma called her Bunny and all that.
But like sometimes Easter's like 20 days later. Does she postpone her birthday for 3 weeks? Does she have 2 birthdays?
That's a lot of questions I didn't ask, Dylan.
All right. Well.
Anywho.
Not put you in charge of interviewing nobody, but keep going.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you like I tell my girlfriend. If it don't involve me, I ain't asking no goddamn questions.
Mind your business.
Yeah, mind my goddamn business. Put your head down and keep walking.
All right, so you're at the adult birthday Easter egg Thanksgiving egg hunt.
One, she was off the chain. She was like, she came down to the parking garage with bunny ears on. And I said, Lord Jesus, what you doing? This reminded me of when my friend turned 30 and had a Tinkerbell themed birthday party, but that's a whole nother story. Bunny ears on, so we in the courtyard having an adult Easter egg hunt. It had shots.
Yeah.
Cigarillos.
True.
And dime bags.
Oh, man, that is an adult birthday Easter egg.
Condoms.
Yeah.
Flavored lube.
All right. That's not a cheap party favor either.
Well, and all of them, they were all, some of them had candy and whatnot, and there was a couple real eggs tossed in there as well. I tossed some real eggs back out into the world. I didn't need that. I don't need that
negativity in my life.
I don't need that.
Or the cholesterol or that negativity. I don't want that. No. Yeah.
I was going for the big prizes.
Yeah, big money, yeah.
And there was some lotto tickets, by the way.
Oh, man.
I want to scratch. I got a scratch off, but my girlfriend stole it from me because she said, I thought you don't believe in the lotto. And then she took my ticket.
how do you not believe in the lotto?
Oh yeah. Every now and again,
You think
there's
it's
a random
rigged?
black yes.
Oh, that part, okay, but you
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
in
it's-
it. Like
it's those
you
random-
know it exists.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I know it exists, but I don't put my money into
Yeah,
it.
yeah. No, it's a trick
Yeah, it's
to
a
keep
trap.
poor people poor.
Exactly, Dylan.
I know.
Exactly. I got a coworker right now. Every week he come in there, he got the whole store playing lotto tickets. I'm like, yeah, I won a 500 this week. I was like, if you don't get this goddamn lotto ticket, out of my
And
face.
did you know that they I'm gonna say this like it's a fact, and I'm like 98% sure that it's been like mostly sort of proven.
Kind of, sort of.
In the beginning, like when lottos first start in states, that they release a ton more winning scratch offs, and then they slowly taper off, and they put more winning tickets in poor parts of like poor zip codes, but they're small. You win like $5 to keep you playing. That's some
playing,
fucking
like,
bullshit is what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know how I actually won a lotto recently, and it's because someone mailed me a scratch off in efforts to get me to buy a house. Like, and you know how they like realtors send you like flyers and information.
Yeah,
and
checks
shit.
for like $200,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they sent me like a scratch off, and I was like, all right, well, this is the type of lotto I play. It was free.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So I scratched it, and I was like, I won $25, and I sent that picture to my girlfriend. I was like, ha ha ha, $25 for nothing. That's how you play the lotto. That's how you play.
That is how you play to win right there.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't pay nothing. I got a ticket, and I won. That's how I believe in the lotto. I'm not finna keep giving you my $2 and $3 here. I could have bought some lunch meat. Shit. I do not.
But not ham.
No, not
No,
ham,
like a
not
smoked
ham.
turkey breast or something.
I like a turkey.
Yeah,
I prefer
yeah.
pepper turkey.
All right.
I'm bougie that way. Pepper turkey. Thank you.
Dijonnaise
Thinly
and whatnot.
sliced. I like honey mustard.
Yeah, all right.
Thinly slice.
Oh, God.
I like my old Kroger lady. I don't like my current Kroger lady. I'm still trying to get used to the area for which I now live in Smyrna. But
Are they not
my
slicing
east
your
side,
lunch meats right at the deli?
I don't like the size of my Kroger. It's too small. I feel confined in the restraints of my Kroger. I had a very luxurious Kroger on the east side of Atlanta. It was the Crowbar. It had a bar in the Kroger. It was very
Like alcohol?
wide and spacious. Yes, it had a bar in the Kroger.
That's like a super Kroger.
I
situation.
know. I was in love with it.
Speaking of Easter,
Easter Fool's Day.
Easter Fool's Day, I believe you were the person who originated the share of that, right? The song?
Easter Fool's Day?
No,
Oh,
the song from the pastor.
Jesus is my nigga. I can say it.
Yeah, that's all you,
That's the
Bill.
word. That's the word I can say.
Yeah. Do you wanna pull that up and play a little real quick for us?
Man,
Can we just talk about it for a second? Because I was so speechless.
I mean, on the day he had risen,
I mean,
he been my nigga. I don't know about you. But when Heather sent that video out to the world,
there's no words to capture the look on my face. Like I should have just screenshot my face and sent it to you guys while
I was.
what in the world crawls
my girlfriend-
into someone's brain? I don't care how
told me-
old and out of touch that man is. There is no world.
Well, you forgot he wasn't alone. It wasn't just a man.
No, you're right.
He had brought his wife with him
And their
and
piano player. Because there's like,
and it was so much. It was so much love in that.
Um,
It was a group of them, and they loved it.
they
And I
could
want
not
people to
believe-
listen to this.
They
I
couldn't
want people to
believe how
participate in
smart
this.
they were in figuring out how to reach the youth with their mission.
It's the West debacle. Oh.
Yeah, that's true, but I think that is not actually what it's called. But it is a
Yeah, I
West
think so.
debacle.
Hold on.
This song for the Christian youth. I want to teach kids the Christian truth. If you want to reach those kids on the street, then you got to do a rap to a hip-hop beat.
Hip-hop
So I gave
beat,
my
Dylan.
sermon an urban kick. My rhymes are fly. My beats are sick. My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's 'cause Jesus Christ is my nigga.
He my nigga, Dylan.
Just. No.
He my nigga, Dylan. I feel like I should do like a Migo. Oh, set. Whoop, whoop.
Miracle arranger, born to the virgin mom in a manger. Water to wine, he's a drink exchanger. And he died for your sins. I preach the word, that's my gig. And I rhyme better than Notorious Big. All the other MCs, I wish them well. But if you live in sin, you burn in hell.
Oh, man, this video that goes with it is just awesome, by the way.
Now I'ma pass the mic to my lovely wife. She's a fly MC and the light of my life. So to bust the rhyme without further ado, take it away, Mary Sue.
They got a
Jesus
flag,
Christ
of course.
is a nigga. Let his light shine through ya. Let his love pop a cap in your butt and say hallelujah. Jesus Christ is a nigga.
It's a nigga. That was my favorite part right there. Because they fucked up when they said that shit to me. He is a nigga. He been a nigga for a long time. Y'all didn't want to say that shit.
All right, so
Jesus Christ is my nigga.
so
He's the ultimate G.
I
Jesus
will
Christ is my nigga.
I will say the only it's so there aren't really words, but when she referred to God as the original
The original G.
G, I was like, well, that's well played. That's well
Jesus
played.
Christ is my nigga.
But the rest of it,
You gotta say it like that. And they made sure. I give them credit. They made sure they kept saying They say
there was certainly an
they
A and
said,
not an R.
They kept putting Jesus Christ is my nigga. like I have never heard so much emphasis on an A in my life. I want to make sure I'm saying the right nigga. I'm not saying nigger. I know that nigger is offensive. I'm saying nigga.
And they wouldn't want to be offensive.
Yeah. No. Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get them to play that next time they play that No Limit song from way back in the day. It goes, fuck them other niggas 'cause I'm down for my niggas. Fuck them other niggas 'cause I'm down for my niggas. That's literally the chorus of the song. So instead of that, next time I go to the club, I'll be like, hey!
Just hand him your phone and be like, you're going to want to play this sick jam. So there's so many things. I also like that they throw in some trash talking about, I'm going to use air quotes, other MCs. Like,
I'm bigger than Notorious B.I.G.
But only he calls it, doesn't he say Notorious Big? He calls him Notorious Big. He doesn't even spell it out. It's so hilarious, but also like that's terrifying. That's just so a nightmare.
Jesus Christ is my nigga. But I like when she slipped up though. Jesus Christ is a nigga.
Their youth.
His hair was woolly.
Their youth attendance skyrocketed.
Man.
I just can imagine. Can you imagine? Like, kids are way smarter than to fall for that. They're like, oh.
I want to know what youth people came in after that. Like, I saw your video, and I was just like, you're really fucking hip.
And you know what I decided? Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah. You really get us because you got, you do hip hop. Like, what the fuck? That's like, what is that video of the white lady teaching hip hop dancing?
Yes, I think her name is Dina or Deanna or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, and my sister just posted that the other day.
You do it like this, and it's like hip hop.
And then she's like
this.
Pow.
Like, what?
And you got pop.
It's like
and
pow,
then
pow, pip,
pop,
hip hop.
Pop. Yeah.
I'm hip hop, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What is that? That is not a thing. You're not hip hop. Like, what? Get out of my face.
First of all,
I hate you. I hate
no
everything
one
about
is
you right
hip. Like, no one is hip hop, but also
Or have
she
you
never
seen
will be hip hop.
There's
even
hip
if
hop
somebody
line
could be.
dancing too. That's my
Yeah, I've
favorite
watched that
as
one
well.
too.
Oh God.
Ooh, it's so bad. It's so amazing. I feel like
part
that.
about it is I'm walking around the world saying ninja, so I ain't gotta say nigga. And these people walking around just saying Jesus Christ is my nigga. Said some shit right here. I'm trying to self-train myself.
Oh, Yeah.
And you over here saying, just, I hate you. I hate your guts.
Well, I hate your guts.
Jesus Christ.
And Mary Sue.
Oh, no. Here's my wife, the light of my life, Mary Sue. He's all about it.
Oh, Lord. Lord Jesus.
The light of my life, Mary Sue.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of turn the other cheek.
And she just puts her butt there. Yeah.
I know. That was hilarious, by the way. I was like, did she just turn her butt to the camera?
Yeah.
The thing that happened here in Atlanta with the fire bridge where I had to drive around everywhere to avoid
I don't
the
even know.
the easiest possible way to go to work because they burned the fucking bridge down.
I don't even know how the city didn't just shut down.
Man.
Yeah, I-85 collapsed. It collapsed. Yeah, like it didn't just catch on fire.
It collapsed. Yeah. It fell down. I honestly
was it 2017? That was last year.
Yeah,
yeah. It wasn't 2016.
Made for TV movie. Like I've been waiting on a Lifetime movie for a while, like how somebody was trapped in a car and it fell down, and some type of random ass, over dramatic ass shit. But anywho, the man that they tried to frame for all that shit, and I say frame because ain't no way in hell that poor little man set a whole freeway on goddamn fire by trying to stay warm. The people who represented him pro bono, I think it might have been the gentleman who represented the Trayvon Martin family as well. Has offered to give him a job while he's getting his life together.
I love
now
it.
that he's out in the world. So that should be your little hopeful moment right there, of happiness.
That does that sort of stuff gives me hope.
Because I'm like, you already basically helped this man, because basically had the system got a hold of him, he would be in jail right now for something that he no possibly way could have done. Had they not helped him for free.
Yeah.
He would probably be rotting away, and he, those things when you're free, you're innocent and you're just sitting there rotting, that can deteriorate your mind, because you're like, I didn't do this. There's no way in hell, and there's no way anyone's going to believe that I did this because I was there, and that's a lot of things that happen to people. So I'm glad that they not only helped him, got him released, and got him helping him life together, but they gave him a job.
Yeah. So that is
always.
It repairs the damage to my heart that song from the pastor did.
Jesus Christ is my ninja.
No, that is such a beautiful story. I love it. I love it so much.
See, love wins. Love wins. You got any hopeful moments for me? No.
No.
I tried.
God, it's so funny.
I tried to give you one.
I tried to give you
one.
I'm going to hang on to that hopeful moment. I'll share it with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got that galaxy love, galaxy love, galaxy love. Shooting past the stars now. Don't know where we are now. Trying to find a galaxy.
And now for a segment we like to call the soapbox. From time to time, we like to climb up on our soapbox and just vent and rant and holler a little about something that's got us all fired up. I don't know what happened to my hopeful outlook. I feel like it's been replaced with irritation and distrust and.
Oh, you must have watched Rosanne.
I did watch it, and like while I was watching it, I'm just going to say agitated. I wasn't even like hard irritated in the moment.
I hate the fact that they tried to pander to so many people to cover over the fact that she's a Trump supporter. They got the black baby. They got the possibly gay kid. Maybe gay, maybe trans. We don't know.
Just a gender non-conforming. Yes.
Like, fuck you.
That it was so forced. It was so forced. Also, they never talked about why DJ's daughter was black. Like they were just like, here's DJ's daughter. And like, are we then, was my takeaway supposed to be, they don't even see color. Like, go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Like,
they don't see color. Or DJ's got a real chocolate girl.
Or
maybe
are we just
DJ and his girl adopted.
His
or
wife
what's
is
happening?
Right. I don't know because they never talked about it. And I wasn't going to watch it initially because because I can't stand her because of she's gone off the rails with her
She's batshit crazy
conservative lunacy.
now. Okay,
But then I was like, but that's weird because I really like the other people on the show, and I feel like I feel like they wouldn't be on the show if it was just going to
Exactly,
be
that's
a
how I
mouthpiece for
felt
her
about
lunacy.
it. I said, ain't no way that Miss Metcalf. I love Miss Metcalf.
Love her.
No way she gonna be on this show.
John Goodman. I love John Goodman. Sarah Gilbert. I mean, she is a lesbian in real life.
I know.
Uh,
I know.
and
Lesbian partner
not a
whatnot.
conservative lesbian. She's a full-on liberal lesbian. You know, so like
Zachary.
I was so confused. So when I saw everyone was going to be on it, I was like, well, shit, I'll give it a try. But then I was irritated and agitated by all those little things along the way while we watched it. And then I read the sort of like op-ed that Roxanne Gay wrote about it, and I was just like, yeah, all of that. Yes. No, I'm not watching that fucking show anymore. Because
Yeah, I
like
read
you don't get to do that. You don't get to pander. You don't get to
Hop in and out
somehow
when you want to.
Yeah, and somehow justify us. It made me even angrier because then I thought, so you have a gender nonconforming grandchild, a daughter that the characters
be a
referred
lesbian.
to as being a lesbian, even though her character was never a lesbian.
Yeah.
You know, you have a grandchild of mixed race or I mean,
Adopted,
they never
we don't know
explained
yet.
it, but the little girl was black. So, I mean, right. So how are you justifying voting for that garbage monster?
Yeah.
When all of that is in your, not just, you know, like, not just in your town, not just in your country, that's in your own damn family. No, I was like, this show jumped the shark. Is what had happened.
you just Fonzie
Yes, I did.
Up the shark. Every
Yes,
time you
I
see that shit, I'm like,
did.
what you old ass?
That's what I felt like they did.
Yeah, man.
And why are we giving that? Why are we giving that a microphone?
Well, also, I'm
Shut it
very
down.
very upset that we are so far gone in society that we are running out of ideas, that we keep going back to the same shit we were watching. What, 20 years ago?
It's been 20 years since that show was on the air.
Roseanne, Fuller House.
Yeah.
If you make, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying Will and Grace, but I mean, I saw it.
Right.
It's the same shit. I mean, they're
Also,
talking about
We're not out of ideas, but the money is being given
the same people. It's recycled.
with the
Basically, the money's
recycled
recycled,
ideas.
yeah.
So there's plenty of stories that could be being told.
they're just not
But,
spending the money
yeah.
correctly.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's
instead of
lame. We
actually
should expect
giving-
more.
Instead of actually giving the money to, say, maybe some actual gender neutral people or someone who's in the LGBTQIA, all of those folk to
Right.
tell their own fucking story.
Right. Right.
Like, I'm sure that there's no one actually in that room that's helped writing the sitcom of any of those demographics, whether it be LGBTQIA, brown, handy, or whatever.
Yeah.
And if all those people aren't in the room, then does the conversation really count?
I'm a Q. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say I don't love it when not Qs tell my story.
I'm an L. We at the beginning. Oh, y'all foul behind
I
me.
want to know. Oh, I'm so curious now about that. Was it? Wonder how they decided how the letter organization went. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It got me thinking a lot about
Probably we used to be the G because you know how men are, but we said fuck that.
Well, it was LGB, right? Wasn't it?
I don't know. I've only been gay for these past
33 years. How old are you?
I am 33.
Yeah.
I'll be 34 in the October. I came out this way. I am a gold starian. We were talking about this the other day at work, and someone explained to me what a platinum star gay dude is, and I was like, oh, nasty.
Oh, I want to know.
A platinum star is where a gay man has never, ever touched a vagina, like they were a C-section baby. They didn't come out, and they ain't never gone in.
That's my favorite. That's so good.
I'm like, what?
It's like I didn't
Okay.
even enter the world through that.
Yes, I
Oh,
can't
that's so
do that
good.
because I have to come out of the dude. However, I was a C-section baby, so I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, maybe I can steal a platinum, but I don't think that counts. 'Cause I've been all up in the vagina lately.
Oh, I love it.
You don't even need a car where we going, baby. Hop up in the rocket and to go.
Speaking about when people aren't in the
room.
not being in the room, right? So it's interesting because like separately I've been having a bunch of different conversations with different people about visibility and like why it matters and how it matters but how it's presented matters. And like
Caitlyn is not the best trans representative.
Right. I mean, right. If you're really rich and famous and white, then like maybe she speaks for you. If you're also very conservative,
She still
Maybe.
mentally is a white Republican Trump supporter.
right.
So.
Right. So I'm sure there are those trans people, but that can't be the poster child. And that's not enough. Like that's the other thing that kind of like really irritates me is like if any like marginalized or like minority group gets a poster person,
Yeah.
then like all of a sudden we're all just supposed to be like, oh, thank you so much. Now we feel like we're represented in the society that we live in.
That's everybody's fears to be representation of your entire community, especially in the African American community. Like, we're forever afraid, like, hey, don't do that out in public.
Well,
As soon as you
like
do it-
nobody wants to be the spokesperson for an entire group of people. Like, nor can they. Like, even if you did want to, like, guess what? We're also just people.
Yeah.
So, and there's a lot of different versions of people. Hence, there's a lot of different versions of insert thing here that makes you different from the norm, which is also annoying that what the norm is. So we're different because we're not straight, white, heterosexual male. So like, I don't know. I think it all started when I was at the airport and that elevator sign just had 3 men in it. That just pissed me off. Like, I was like, so what man box is that? Like, I'm just supposed to know that even though my whole life I've been told I'm that triangle, even though I never felt like that triangle. Like,
the dress, the automatic
right.
dress.
Like, it's just so irritating. And so, like, and then I was talking about the L word recently with people, and like that show was such
Me
a
and
just
my girlfriend were talking about L word lesbian the
trashy
other day.
drama. Like, it was
Yeah.
don't
We were
get
at
me
the mall
wrong.
like, them some L word lesbians.
It was
them
an
some L-word
entertaining way to
lesbians.
spend an hour on a Sunday evening.
I know.
I
I mean, don't
watched
get me
it.
wrong. I still have my L word. I have a tie that I got when they did a premiere screening here in Atlanta of Rose Rawlings, who played Tasha, and the lady, I can't remember what the hell her name is, but she played Helena
Yes.
on the show, and I have a signature from them, and I still keep it, even though I know good and damn well I haven't seen them for real and shit else, but I enjoyed the show. And I can't wait for the reboot that they probably are going to do, because, we ain't got shit else. Because they're going to reboot the same shit we are.
Well, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Because I think I saw it on People the other day, and I was like, well, I watched that because I ain't got shit else lesbian to watch.
I would watch it too, and I might even enjoy it. But golly, it sure would be neat if there was just a show that had like. That's the thing, though. I don't.
I
Everyone
tried to watch the real L word. Did you try to watch that?
Yeah, absolutely. I watched it. I'm gonna tell you, it was such a train wreck that I loved it.
It was like Love and Hip Hop for lesbians.
It was like the first time that I was like, oh, I get reality TV.
And then
This
I got
is a
real
fucking
excited
train
when they
wreck,
put
and I
that
can't
one black
look away.
lesbian couple on there. I was like, oh shit, some black lesbians on there. And it was stupid as fuck. And I was like, I hate all y'all.
Right. Yeah, but like every person I know isn't a lesbian.
It's
Like
true.
that's the thing about
I
those.
know more non-lesbians than I do lesbians, and I'd have been to like 4 lesbian gangs, as my best friend would call it. I explained. I was in a house. A house is blah 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 blah. Google it, okay? because there are way too many movies and documentaries that explain to you what a house is in the lesbian and gay community. Anywho.
Are you talking directly to me? I know what a house is.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking
You
to
were
other
looking
people.
in my eyes, and I was like,
Hey. Let me tell you something. I'll explain to people who didn't know what the hell it was.
all right then. Keep
Okay?
going.
You need to
It
get
felt
yourself...
personal.
Okay. Well, I was going to explain to the world. You need to get yourself either a lesbian or a gay friend so they explain these things to you. Now, don't have a token lesbian or gay friend. Just have a diverse circle.
I agree, but don't ask them all your gay questions. I support Google it.
This is true. Because Urban Dictionary is a friend to a lot of people. They have them for everything. Even though I know what things are, my black ass is not going to explain to you what fleek is. Okay?
Yeah, no. Correct. Please don't ask Destinee what that is.
I had a insecure flashback. Like it actually happened to me. I'm sorry. That was Issa Rae's character on Insecure. That happened to her, but I had a flashback like it happened to me. I'm sorry. I am not going to explain to you what fleek is. Knowing good damn well, ain't nobody at my job ever asked me what the fuck fleek is because they know
that. Yeah. So that's my frustration is I feel like, and obviously like, I don't know. I mean, TV is all dramatic and like, you don't necessarily want to just watch someone who like gets up and goes to work and does their laundry and sits in rush hour. Like
this is true because Jerry Springer still comes on. So does Maury.
I mean, reality TV
every
is
now
a
and again,
thing, but
I
even
still
that's
want
more
to see
dramatic.
that somebody is not the daddy. Okay, every now and again, it'll still get like, and they still do that same shit. He got your nose, DeMarcus. Look at the nose, DeMarcus. And you're like, girl, he not gonna be the daddy. Watch.
The more sure they are,
I know.
the more likely
Look
it
right
is
here.
that it's
Look
not.
right here.
Yeah.
He breathes like you when he sleep. Speaking of not counting and being invisible, you know we ain't gonna count in the census, girl. We don't matter.
Yes.
We won't get no more funding.
Well, nobody's getting any funding.
Oh,
They're like, yeah, are you white? No, okay, no, we're not interested in talking to you. Thank you. That is all. Thank you.
Do you have a vagina? Okay, no.
Not into it. No, thank you. Yeah.
Oh.
Do you identify as? Okay, no, thank you.
Oh, you want birth control? Nope, don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
You better close your legs and pray. Better close your legs and pray. That's how that works. That's how you keep a baby away.
Pray the baby away. I'm gonna pray the baby away.
That was like, you can pray everything away. Pray the gay away. Ooh, Jesus. Pray the baby away. Ooh, Jesus. Look what Jesus did. I want to hear from the lady who said, you know what? I didn't need any contraceptive. I didn't need any birth control. I just prayed and prayed and prayed. And the next morning I woke up and that stick that was blue wasn't blue no more. It wasn't blue no more.
You do not want to hear from her. That is a tinfoil hat situation. No. My God.
Mm-mm.
We all know D Streeter can't get enough celebrity gossip or reality show realness. So in our segment called Who Did What, she fills us in on what's been happening in the world of celebrities. And whether it's current news or not, you can be almost certain you'll get some info on Rihanna.
All right, man. Let me tell you about the ridiculousness going on right now in the world. And
more ridiculous than the census is celebrity gossip. It's the only thing more ridiculous.
All right.
Than politics is celebrity gossip. Yes.
Pretty much at this rate, you know what I'm saying? Because again, we're in Scandal, and I keep watching Scandal, and I'm like, this shit's starting to make sense. Like, I think Pence is trying to do a Cyrus Bean right now.
Full on.
Like, it makes sense. Because ain't no way in hell somebody that's stupid. But I'd be like, no, he that stupid.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay.
No, but let's talk about celebrities. Make me laugh.
Well, speaking of, okay, I've talked about Tiffany Haddish before, and I enjoy her.
Yes,
I enjoy her and all her just like down-hole, ratchet, outspoken, spun craziness. Like, I enjoy it. Okay, in that though, she has not realized when to shut the hell up. Okay.
Did Beyonce, she start? Is she the root of this?
Yes. Tiffany Haddish is the root of Beyonce Bite Gate, basically. Is what is starting to be called out in the world. Because she don't know when to shut the fuck up. Basically, she did another article, and she talked about this drugged out actress who bit Beyonce at a party. And I don't know. I am not a full-fledged member of the Hive. I apologize to all Beyonce Hivists, and I don't want any bees on my page. I apologize. I am just becoming acclimated in all things Beyonce. I apologize. I was always a Kelly fan. My bad. However, Beyonce had this song came out not too long ago. Not Beyonce song. I apologize. It was Asad Khalid, a.k.a. DJ Khaled, baby. Yeah,
yes.
DJ Khaled Baby had a song.
Yes.
Okay. DJ Khaled had a song.
What? Who did what now? Wait.
Sorry, my tongue got real tied with that. Baby DJ Khaled.
That'd be so cute though, a little baby one.
We the best. No. Asad Khaled, a.k.a. DJ Khaled's son, had a song with Beyonce called Top Off. And in the song Top Off, she talked about like having to sign an NDA agreement to hang out with her to party or whatever. Like, you can't talk about partying with Beyonce.
Sure.
And so Tiffany Haddish later tweeted that, she would sign it to party with Beyonce. Okay? So then not too long ago, after that, I guess the article, the interview was written before the song came out.
Okay.
So all this juice that she had told.
Because when you sign those, then you have to also do that.
You would think, right?
You gotta, if you sign it, you gotta non-disclose it. Now,
I don't think she signed one just yet, but she's saying she would, I guess, from now on, since she done told so much shit. Because she just don't. She just keeps saying shit. I'm
again.
like, girl, shut up. I'm like, because I'm telling you, if Beyonce invite me to the house, I could be on the front lawn and I'm be real quiet. I ain't even gotta come inside. Like,
they make you wear a blindfold and noise canceling headphones.
Exactly.
You're like, I don't know. I was
it'd
kidnapped.
be one of them queen moments where the queen comes by, you can't look at her, like your head go down, like
yeah,
like it'd be exactly like that. Like soon as I could be talking to you mid conversation, and Beyonce walk by, and I'm like, head down, like real fast, like, like and then I was like, girl, and then I was like,
but. But I would be really excited. I would sneak a peek of her shoes.
And you're like, Destinee, what happened? Girl, Beyonce just walked by. You ain't seen her.
I would avert my eyes, but I would peek at her shoes. Yeah, exactly. So but wait, so did someone actually bite her?
This is the thing, like...
Because, like, I don't want any of what... Normally, I'd be like, I'll have what she's having, but, like, I don't want anything that's going to make me want to bite Beyonce.
In the article, Tiffany Haddish said that some actors were so drugged out they bit Beyonce's face, right?
Yeah,
so,
the face.
The Hive...
That's how big of a story this is that I actually have heard it.
Yeah.
That's when you know.
The Hive is so all-knowing that I don't know how Beyonce people know shit, but they automatically went to this actress named Sanaa Lathan's page and just started putting bees on her page, like, buzz. And I'm like, damn, how y'all know it's her? And they start leaving comments, like, all aggressive. Like, Beyonce fans are super aggressive, okay? I don't know why you bite Beyonce. You ain't
aggressive
had
sounds like a judgment word.
Okay. Okay. They're very passionate about their love for Beyonce. and they let it be known, okay, by attacking this actress in the manner of sort where they're saying that you ain't had a good movie in years.
They're like trolling her. Yeah,
your career ain't nothing.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, here's the thing, right? She tells hilarious stories about the celebrities that she interacts with,
and I appreciate that. However,
but also maybe realize who you're talking about.
If Beyonce, basically, we still don't know what happened in the elevator. We still don't know why Solange decided to kick Jay-Z ass. I mean, we kind of know. We can speculate. But ain't nobody in the elevator said shit. You want to know why? Because Beyonce don't play them games. And you gonna learn that Beyonce don't play. Even Beyonce, whose husband was getting his ass kicked.
She has not said a word about it ever. She didn't even acknowledge it happened.
She basically, all she said was, of course, shit goes down when there's $1 billion in an elevator. And that's the only quote you ever got about the shit that ever happened. Like, she probably gonna die, and we gonna still be speculating about what happened in that goddamn elevator.
Who is the actress? Because I'm not familiar with her name. Will you tell me why I would know her?
Sanaa Lathan, daughter of Stan Lathan. Stan Lathan worked with Russell Simmons with Def Comedy Jam and all that jazz. And then also she was in a couple like kind of not major movies, but major enough where, she was kind of... You ever seen Love and Basketball?
No.
Okay. Love and Basketball is
but I've heard of it. I mean, I know that is
it's like a hip-hoppy cultural... Or what's the other one?
My Netflix shows it to me all the time and says I should watch it.
Tay Diggs, Brown Sugar is another one that is like her timeless classics for Sanaa Lathan. And then something else, a classic movie about the swirl. It's called Something New. It's Sanaa Lathan, and she they this dude, this actor, I think Simon. I can't remember his real name, but it was about a black woman dating a white man and how all that happened for the first time. And they was swirling. If you don't know what the swirl is, that's a swirl. That interracial love swirl.
Old chocolate vanilla swirl. But so here's my question though. Like if someone said to me, did you hear Destinee bit Beyonce on the face? I'd be like, not my Destinee. So like, is this woman someone that you're like, oh, I could kind of see her biting someone on the face? Or is that like shocking?
Yeah, it's shocking as fuck. Because I don't see Sanaa Lathan being cracked out enough to be, what, Beyonce.
Like, because that was my question. Like, is it like, I don't want to bring up stuff
Tiffany
that might be
Haddish
touchy for you, but like, is it like 90s
Beyonce more than
Britney
I
or?
see Sanaa Lathan biting Beyonce.
Yeah.
Like, if you said Tiffany Haddish bit Beyonce in the face, I'd be like, all right, okay, I can see that. But Sanaa Lathan, I'd be like, nah.
Right.
What, really? Like, what?
Yeah.
Really? Like, honestly.
So we're probably not going to know.
Yeah,
we'll never know.
We'll never know. I mean,
Tiffany Haddish
ain't going to say shit no more.
She's going to tell stories.
Because Beyonce going to stop inviting her to all shit if she keep talking shit.
She's probably, that's it. She heard that. Ship has sailed, I believe, for Tiffany.
Like, honestly, but if I do see Tiffany Haddish or anything else that Beyonce at and they have together and they take a picture, I'll be like, there's a chance for me. There's a chance. Because if Tiffany Haddish can keep busting in the circle, I can get in. Like, I can get in. I'm in there. Like, Dylan, our chance is coming soon.
Oh, you don't even know.
I ain't gonna bite you, Beyonce. I just want a hug. You know what I'm saying? Rihanna. Now, girl, I don't bite unless you ask. That's probably why I won't get invited into the room, because, like, Beyonce be there and I'd be like, hey. And then Rihanna come in and I'm like, ha! And I'd be running up on her. But I should probably pray about it. I'm going You know, it is the day after.
I mean, he is risen.
You know, April Jesus Day. What is it? Whatever happened on that day. You know what happened. He had been risen.
So aside from Beyonce's face being bitten, Do we know? I mean, you haven't mentioned if Cardi B's having a baby.
Because she won't say shit for real, for real. Like, everybody keeps speculating, like, but she herself has not confirmed. Like, nothing is on her Twitter, her Instagram. Like, there's like.
But is she posting pictures that are suspicious? Because I know that you like to stalk a little.
I stalk her. I've been stalking her lately. I've been watching her Instagram videos
Useless.
and everything. She's like, I'm in the studio, y'all. I'm over here breathing. And then, like, I saw an article on Power 105, like iHeart Radio, one of them papers. And it was like she confirmed it, but she still won't show no belly.
Oh.
Well,
maybe she's not that pregnant.
I don't trust it. I'm still suspicious. I'm real suspicious.
Wait, you said that the radio station said she confirmed she was pregnant?
Yeah. The article from the radio station, Power 10. There's a lot of powers, I'm going to be real honest with you.
Yeah.
It's Power 10 this, Power 10 that.
It's a powerful time we're living in.
Yeah, you're right. I feel the power. I got the power. But
wait,
did you start power rock jamming over there? You've been to way too many sporting events.
No, I got the power. Yeah, I love that song. Are you kidding me? That's like the best. But also,
jock jamming.
Jock jam. You know why I love that song so much now is because I sang that at work one time at the job that we had together. And, oh my God, now I can't even think of her name now. The actress that played Suge Avery.
Oh, yes, from The Color Purple. What is her real name?
I can't remember now because shame on me.
She still comes in and I still be like, that's Suge Avery right there. And people
she
be like,
sang it along with me.
You sang, sister.
It was like she sang I Got the Power with me as we like walked next to each other down an aisle, and then she just like smiled and like high-fived me, and I was just like, well, my life's complete.
There you go.
It's the highlight.
I would have snuck in. I would have snuck in a sister. Sister.
I didn't want to be that guy.
To see if she'd be like, we're two of a kind. I'm like,
yeah. It was great. It was great. All right, but what else? Who else? Who do I need to know about? What's happening in the world?
You want to hear something
people
funny?
I don't know. I always want to hear things funny.
Producer Pravanki, as I like to call her.
Oh, Pravanki.
Her real name is Heather Pravancha. Girl, shut up. She Googled it, and her real name is Avery, but it's Margaret Avery, by the way. Yeah, that's how you know, like, a lot of times the writers are like, you know what, fuck it. Because when characters have the same name, I'd be like, y'all couldn't think of nothing else. Well, it just seemed like a raindrop. I couldn't name them something else because they just seemed like a raindrop. I'm like, okay, whatever.
I feel like if your name is Raindrop, you probably do seem like a raindrop.
I mean,
I've never met a raindrop, but I feel like if I did, I wouldn't be like, really? I see you as a Carol. You know what I mean?
In my youth, when I thought I was going to have a regular life.
Yes.
And have children. And I thought about children, and I was like, girl, don't do that to people. Why not? Because I'm
have
smarter
you as
than
a
that.
Mom?
Yes. I'm
Don't
smarter
do
than
that to people.
Don't do that to people. Because I was gonna purposely have twins because I'm one of them people. I was like, I'm gonna have them all at one time. Fuck that. I wanted to fuck them up. I said, if I'm gonna have children, I'm gonna fuck them up. Right?
Oh, I kind of did that too when I was like, 16. I was like, oh, I'll teach them that like up is down. I'd be like, oh, did you fall up? It's okay, just get back down.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Not that type of fucked up.
Oh, okay,
I was thinking more like, I'm going to name them Sunshine, so they always got to be together. Hello, I'm Sun.
Like sun and shine?
Yes.
Oh, stop yourself right now. Oh, my God.
Here goes my brother, Egg. I'm Roll. And I'll fuck him up like that. No, Bisco.
Oh, no, ma'am. Oh.
You know what? Speaking of fucking up your children.
Yeah.
Like all the Kardashians. Oh, God. I was hoping she would get out the Kardashian realm of things, but for some reason, Black China just don't know how to just sit her ass down. I mean, in her defense, she was minding her own business, and somebody did touch her baby. But
Like a stranger touched her baby?
a stranger in the Disney World, I think Six Flags. They were at Six Flags. A stranger at Six Flags touched old baby Dream Kardashian's hand. And
I feel like all bets are off when a stranger touches your baby.
I understand.
I'm just saying.
However, when you're a certain particular type of person, celebrity, and you know people gonna be doing dumb shit to fuck you up,
Yeah, that's true.
you don't toss your baby stroller cart at the girl's head.
She threw a stroller at her?
You know that those
Except
little,
I kind of love that because, like, yeah, just
It was like
because,
stroller
because
coming
like,
here.
I was like, I'm sorry, did you say she threw a stroller at her? Like,
it's not only just it's those little cute strollers that look like a car.
the
little
rental
plastic-
strollers?
No, the little plastic ones you can buy that you got the handle in the back and it looks like a car at the front. Mm-hmm. Like she got the handle of that thing, just tossing it, just in the video, just like yeah. And I'm like, that thing is not light.
No.
For you to just be swinging it, you're gonna dislocate your shoulder trying to swing that thing at her like that. And then the girl who touched the baby got into a fight with Black China's cousin at the thing too. I was like, this is just too much on the TMZ today. Ooh,
That's a mess.
yeah, it was a lot going on. You know, TMZ be there fast, boy. I don't know. They be like, I don't know where them people pop out from, but TMZ like, oh, we on it on the bush. Like, what's going on? They be there fast.
I mean, yeah, how did they know that Black China would be there with the baby?
I think sometimes with that bullshit, though, they call them like, hey, I'm at the amusement park today. You know, sometimes they still need,
the celebrities want the press to know where they are.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes.
Like a leak, like it was an inside job.
Yeah, sometimes they have people tipped at everywhere like, hey, let us know when a celebrity comes, call us, let us know, blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes people be like, hey, I'm going to be here today. Come over here.
And I'm feeling pretty saucy and strong, so I might be chucking strollers
bitch
later.
with my stroller later on today. Come on down.
It's arm day, so.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did my squats. I got on this pink bodysuit, and I will beat your ass with my baby stroller.
I will hit you with my stroller. I don't know. I still say all bets are off if you touch a baby.
I know. You shouldn't touch babies.
I mean, especially, here's the thing, especially if you're a celebrity, because people want to do fucked up shit to you. They want to kidnap your kids and all kinds of nonsense. So,
my girlfriend's been watching this show called The Trust or something. It's based on this rich dude who had like billions of dollars back in the 60s and 70s. And he had like hella grandkids, like 13 of them, and one of them ended up getting himself kidnapped.
Is it about a real family?
Yeah. And
the Goddys, I think.
Yes, the Gettys. That's what it is. They call it the Gettys. Yeah, but it's like on the show, it's like Gettys, and then they do it. But yeah, she's been watching that. It's that same
That was a
shit.
crime family, wasn't it?
I don't think
Wasn't John Gotti? Wasn't it?
It wasn't John Gotti. It was like Getty. I feel like we're getting two people mixed up.
Or maybe when I saw the commercial, I thought they said Gotti, and I thought it was the crime family.
No.
Maybe it's the Getty Images.
Yeah.
You know that's got to be lucrative. Everybody uses those fucking things. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like AP newspaper. Oh, no.
I'm just saying. Is your last name right? Exactly. No, but like if you're a celebrity, if you're famous and you, God forbid, you just want to go to the theme park with your family.
Yeah.
That's a normal thing people do. Now somebody wants to touch your baby. I don't know. I would either probably like just hide in my home or I would end up hitting someone with a stroller. That's, I think, what would happen.
It's Getty, and it's the oil company.
Oh.
So they had oil money.
That is a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's probably more than crime family money.
I mean, depending on how you doing that crime.
probably
You know what
similar.
I'm saying? You know, because I've seen a couple true crime stuff, and I'm like, ooh, they got money everywhere
Oil
in them
companies,
videos.
also kind of crime family. So, tomato, potato.
This is
fine.
true. Mm-hmm. Good old American monopoly money.
Beautiful disaster.
Aside from watching Black China beat the shit out of somebody with a stroller, I briefly watched What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, and I watched the clip of our Atlanta housewife, Kenya Moore, give actor. Oh, you don't know? God damn it!
I don't even know the show you're talking about, but that's fine. Keep going. I'm still entertained. I just like to hear your stories.
The Atlanta Housewives is
Yes.
one of the many Bravo shows about
I do
all
know
the
that.
97 other housewives.
Yeah. I know that.
Okay. You know a housewife is, right?
I know a housewife. But
Okay.
I got that foundation.
Okay. You know what the show Housewives is?
Mm-hmm. The
Okay.
Real Housewives of insert city here.
Yeah. And we
Yep.
have one in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay. And in this one in Atlanta, there's this actress / former beauty contestant. I think she might have been USA or America. She was something. She
Miss
wasn't-
somebody.
Yeah, she was Miss Somebody.
Okay.
She wasn't a Vanessa Williams Miss Somebody. She was like the makeup for Vanessa Williams. Because after they took Vanessa Williams shit,
She was like the runner-up.
yeah, they gave Kenya Moore some shit a couple years later. It was
Okay.
like, I know we took this first black one you had. Here go another one. Basically. So Kenya Moore became the other one.
Okay.
And she fell into a bit acting here and there, but it wasn't like real acting. It was more like appearances, and then she did a couple like B movies here and there, whatever. So then she became an Atlanta housewife.
Okay. Like you do.
You know, I mean, at least no one. Again, I told you, no one was a housewife except like 4 people on the show. And
Right.
That's how reality TV works. I'm gonna call it this, but ain't nobody gonna be on that show like that. Anywho. She on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, because Andy Cohen is the man who's making money off all these motherfuckers. Every housewife, everything on Bravo, Andy Cohen makes money off of that. And he also hosts the show Watch What Happens Live, which is like his little pet project TV show. So on this show, he invited Kenya Moore, a housewife, and this actor. Maybe you've heard of him. I feel like he might be more your will of Michael Rappaport.
Is he like a redheaded dude?
Reddish, blondish. Yeah, kind of like New York-y.
You say that I would know who he is because he's in my wheelhouse. You say that because he's white?
I didn't say
He's
that.
in my white wheelhouse? Is that what you just said to me?
First of all, I knew who the fuck he was, and I'm black.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
Okay? And
I'm
I
just
can
saying,
name you,
I don't
and
know
can,
all
and
white
I can name
people.
you some shit he was in.
Probably more than me, but I
can.
think I do know who he
Because I
is.
currently watch something that he's on right now on the Netflix. But that's
What
another
it is.
story. I believe it was Easy or something along that line, where he has an autistic son, and his autistic son is trying to get into the realm of dating and having a girlfriend and whatnot.
Oh, I think I saw that show up. All right, I'm gonna, keep telling me about them. I didn't mean to
Anywho.
distract us. I'm looking him up just so I can get a look of his face.
I bet you're going to know who the hell he is.
I'm sure I will.
Anywho, they're on the show, and he tries to come for Kenya like, like you ain't nothing but this housewife and this other, and you want to be me, and she put him together real fast. As only I still use her comeback. Don't come for me unless I send for you. Like, that is the best. I still use that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so she has the quickest like comebacks for anything ever in life. So she is real witty on that. She is, as they call it in the homosexual male circles, she is the shade queen. Look at that. I know other terms too. I know stuff.
I know stuff. But so what happened to the two of them? They were on the show I never heard of together. What was the point of that, though? Ring me back around,
Rosie. I will ring you back around.
because listen. I turned down my battery on my hearing aid, and now I'm confuddled about where am I?
I told you.
But I was looking up pictures of Michael Rappaport, and I wasn't listening. I'm not going to lie to you.
You talk about my ADD.
I'm so sorry. I love you.
And then you have the same shit that I have.
Yeah. That's why I can talk about it. It's okay. I'm just as guilty.
Okay. Just making sure you know. But basically, he tried to call her out for being a housewife and being on the show, like saying she didn't have a career. And she said, he was like, you want to be like me? And he's like, what? A fat, out of work white man?
Well, I was just going to say, what have you done for me lately, Michael Rappaport? Like,
basically, like, who are you? You on this show and you know about me. And she was like, you know, keep watching. I appreciate your fanship. And, you know, keep on the cable if you can.
You can afford it.
Yeah. And I was like, damn. And then he had nothing else to say, but she was ashy. And I was like, well, that was just whack.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
He took it there, huh?
Yeah, he was like...
He just went with that. He was like,
what he did was he was like...
your mom
like,
dresses you funny.
I was trying to be gentlemanly, but I wanted y'all to take the cameras. Look at her feet. Look at her feet. They ashy. And I'm like, well, that was lame.
Mm-hmm. This sounds like a not a high quality program. This recap of...
It's not.
I'll
be honest with you.
It's like a recap of...
It's like a recap.
Bad reality TV.
Yes, it is. It basically is.
Yeah.
It is like a reunion show on crack. Like it's like it only invites like maybe one of them and then someone else random who might watch the show or might have watched a couple clips in the back before they went out front, and then they talk about it. It's kind of like why I don't watch The Talking Dead after I used to watch The Walking Dead, because I'm like I don't want you to fuck it up for me.
Yeah. That's how I feel too about, I don't really watch a lot of the sports, but when I do, that's how I always feel about like a halftime show or the 3 hours before the game starts. Like the Super Bowl is on at 6, but starting at noon, we'll be talking about a lot of stuff that you really probably don't. I mean, maybe I take it back. I don't care about it. I was going to say nobody cares about it. That's not true. I bet some people love to watch dudes talk about talking about sports. But like, it is so, or like when they do like the replay and you're like, yeah, I just watched it. Thanks for slowing it down and then talking about it. But I literally just saw that happen.
I am not a sporty lesbian.
I know. I'm not really either. I'm not, but I do sometimes watch a sport.
Well, that's like my girlfriend. She's trying to get me to go see the Braves play because she already
go.
She went to opening game this past week with her biffles, as she calls them. And
I love a live baseball game. I don't watch it necessarily on TV, but I love a live baseball game. I like really any sport live.
No. Only game that I was like no.
Alabama football.
Alabama football is the only sport I care about. However, I agreed if she wants to take me to some type of sporting event, because for some reason she wants to go to some type of sporting event. I don't know why. I was like, I don't remember you being this person when we started dating. When did you become so sporty? God.
Was it the off season? How long have you been together?
No, we've been
multiple. You've been together long enough that you would have made it through.
It'll be 2 years, and I'm like, when? Who are you?
Yeah,
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Well,
calm your sports down, okay? turn it down.
Calm your sports down.
Calm it down.
I'm gonna need you to calm your sports down.
I don't like your sporting. I don't like your sporting.
In a segment called A Day in the Life of an Entrepreneurial D, one or both of us Ds will discuss the ups and downs, the successes and the struggles, the badass and the bullshit that goes along with following our dreams. So, my week of being a business owner, I feel like it's like all or nothing. A lot of times it's like when it rains, it pours.
In what sense?
I had a lot of stuff happen this week. Some of it good, some of it challenging. One of the things that was challenging, but also I think in the long run good for both parties, is that my chef and I have parted ways. she was a super talented, passionate, excited, like creative person. And she really wanted to create her vision, which she absolutely deserves the opportunity to. But also I realized that's what I want. Like that was the whole point of me wanting to do this business, was because I've had a vision of what I want to do, the food I want to create, the business I want to run, the experience that I want to have, the experience I want to provide. And we both get to do that, and we both deserve to do that, but it can't happen at the same time. And it was like, in that moment, I was like, oh, there's too many cooks in the kitchen. Like, I was just like, it made me laugh. Like, I was just like, oh my God, that's a saying. And that's what's happening right now.
Thing, yeah.
And so it was really hard also because I don't like, I know what it's like to not have a job. I know what it's like to lose a job, and it's really hard. And that's like my least favorite part of being a boss. But also that is my job. And so if I recognize that something is not going right, and it was not going to be right for both of us, you know, like, so then I'm really not doing my job if I don't have that difficult conversation.
Yeah.
So that was my not super favorite part. But also, like, I know it's what needed to happen. And so I do feel good about having done it, but it's still hard and not the best part of being a boss. You know what I mean?
I can dig it. I can thoroughly dig it.
Yeah.
Because that's something I always, people, literally, someone asked me the other day, like, do you want to collaborate? And I'm like, no.
Yeah. No.
And people were like, why? And I'm like, well, is something that I do for myself, like, as far as by myself. Like, I don't want to explain to you why I did this spot right here, like I did that spot. Like, this is my thing. Like, if you want to get a piece and do something your own to it, or I can make something for you, you can add addition to it. But me sitting there and working with you, like, hands on, and I don't think I want to do that. Like, this is my thing. And sometimes you can collaborate on certain things, but then sometimes you just like, this is me.
And I think that's the thing, right? Like, because when it is something that's so personal and something that you're really passionate about, like, at least for me, because I am like a collaborative person, like, I like a team environment. I like other people. I like to share that excitement and that joy and that process. But also, I'm also a control freak. So, like, I also
I've never been a group project kid. People are like, yeah, we got a group project. I'll do it and I'll put your name on it. Like, I just
you just rather do it yourself. Yeah. So that was hard and challenging and whatever, but it is also just part of it. But the good stuff that happened to me, which is exciting, is that so I'm getting closer to opening, and so I've been trying to increase my social media presence.
Oh, look at you doing shit.
Yeah. I just like to say that phrase too. It makes me sound like I know what I'm talking about.
Social media presence.
But like, you can promote posts, like you can pay for your posts to be promoted.
I saw that it pops up on my thingy when I put stuff on my, not my personal Instagram, but on my, my work, my art Instagram.
Yeah.
It does that. And I'm like, do I want to pay you?
So, so I don't know. I haven't done it on Instagram yet, but I've done it on Facebook. It's really affordable, like ridiculously inexpensive to do. But also, you can sort of set the criteria. So, like, the area, like how far of an area you want to reach and sort of what demographic you want to reach. And it gets pretty detailed. And so I've done it a couple of times. But this most recent time that I did it, I did it because we were donating a meal to the local PBS, like NPR. I guess it's both. It's the local college TV and radio station. And they were doing their pledge drive, so we donated some food to them. And I was like, oh, well, people don't know who we are, and I'm going to get a little bit of a publicity from this. They thanked me on the air, which was really exciting and nice, and I got to hear my business name on the radio. Aww. It was super exciting. But then I thought, oh, well, also I took some pictures of the food and I'm going to just promote those posts and just see what happens. But 2 people emailed me, like sent me a Facebook message through the business page of like wanting to hire me for an event. Like two different events.
Fuck
they're both too soon and I won't be able to do them, but it's a good contact.
Amen.
And yeah. And
bit
so now
by bit.
Right. It's really exciting. And I thought, so for basically like $5, it was all the advertising that
This
it
is where I
took to
say,
somebody go.
balled on a budget.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. And my CPA was like, oh, you need to calculate more money for your.
I love this like boss shit you just said. My CPA. Say that shit again, Dylan. Say that shit again. Who is it?
Really, if my CPA was advising me, he really wants me to calculate more money for like advertising and stuff. And I was like, I think maybe you're just a little out of touch though, friend. Like, I think he doesn't know that really
you can advertise this
you can
as
reach
fuck,
like
for $10.
6,000 people for like $10.
Yeah.
And for what I'm doing, like,
How old is your CPA?
well, I haven't asked him.
Is he older than you?
Yes.
Yeah, you might want to get another CPA.
He just needs to be able to tell me about my money and my taxes. So that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, but so that was really exciting because like a lot of this is just like we're sort of figuring it out on our own. And so, but again, like because of my other jobs and also because I'm on the internet, I mean, when I am scrolling through my Facebook.
Why the fuck you say it like that? Because I'm on the internet? Like you.
Because I'm old.
People fuss at me at work for saying like, man, I'm about to go to the Target. And I'm like, why are you? Because
And I'm from the South. I think we put the in front of stuff.
I don't know why. I'd be like, I'm going to go to the Publix to get me a sub.
We pluralize things that are not plural.
I'm going to the Walmart.
Put an S on it.
I love the Costco's now.
I think it's just Southern.
I don't know.
But so like I was noticing like a sponsored post and I was like, well, let's just see.
I know because I be getting some random ass sponsored posts. I'm like, who let they brother borrow their Instagram? And why are they in my feed? Just pimping over here.
You can decide like what your criteria is. So I chose.
I need to change mine.
People who follow my page plus their friends. So that's how I would get. That's how I would get you, sort of, if you weren't already following me. But like, if some friend of yours follows my page, then you're gonna have to see me too.
I think the criteria in my neighborhood is far too broad because I be getting just some random ass, and I'd be like, "Are you just trying to get friends?"
Well, and then there's like they can do like this thing called geo mapping, I believe it's called geo tracking.
I don't like it,
and that's where like it's targeted ads based on zip code, and there's like other stuff. So like they know like the sort of like median income and all kinds of things like that. I'm very into what makes us buy things. Because I buy things I don't need.
Speaking of buying shit all randomly, and I know this is like so off topic, and I should be talking about my entrepreneurial pop up I had this weekend.
Because I want to hear about that. That's
and
what I was just going to say. Enough about me.
But I want to talk about my petty mother again in this part right here because she bought another fitness device while I was over there, and I told her I was like, I'm gonna take a picture of this shit.
Yeah.
It is a little disc.
Do?
It's a disc that is like a boogie board of sorts that rocks. Like you put one foot on each side and you rock and you waist it. And she's like, yeah, I feel it right here in my core. I'm like, Mama, if you just take your ass to the gym.
And you do like a twist.
Yes.
Also. Mm-hmm. I almost bought
that. Do you buy it, Dylan?
No, but I thought about it real hard. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. It was a commercial. And I was like, I do need to do something about my core. Look how fit that guy looks. Like I was like, and he just twists on that plastic thing. Well, I could do that while I watch TV.
That's the good thing about the Walmart. They have that lovely ass seat on TV section. That's what always fucks me up about that shit that you're working at home. You can eat something while you're doing it. Like I'm just sitting here doing Zumba, just
with a pizza. Just me and my pizza doing Zumba.
And I'm just like, this is not working out.
Tell me about your pop-up.
As far as my entrepreneurial stuff going on, I had a pop-up at like I told you, at the Village Fitness. It's called Effect Fitness is where it was, but it was at the Village Market is what they call it. And it's literally after a women's workout class for the weekend, and it's held from like 8 to noon. And I did that.
The class or the pop-up?
The pop-up.
Okay.
I hope they're not working out for that
I was
long.
like, damn, that's intense.
That is a lot of work. I think the workout starts at like, there's like waves of it. It's like one class at 6 until like 10, or no, not 6 10. I mean like 6 until like 8. I think it is. And then that's the first wave of folk to come out and buy stuff. And then there's the next class and the next wave. You know how that works. So that's what happens.
So how was it?
So it was fun. God bless. I don't know if you have this for your entrepreneurial stuff, but Cash App, which is also very convenient. For those, because I didn't think about it, because a lot of time when you're working out, you don't bring your wallet.
Yeah.
Or you don't bring anything, but you do have your phone, which is automatic for people. And a lot of times, those quick pay gadgets, a lot of times they don't have Apple Pay or anything like that. And Cash App is a good app to have because you literally send money via phone number or email. And that's all they need for you. Yeah. And it's basically like, hey, what's your number? And it's like, oh, my number for this is da-da-da-da-da. And they put in your number into the Cash App, and it pulls up your name, and I have my little picture, and it's like, yes, that's me, and they send you the money. And that's basically it, and you can send it to your account.
And then do they get charged a service fee, or do you get charged a service fee, or does everyone or no one? How's that work?
You don't get charged a service fee if you don't take it out immediately. But if you take it out instantly, you get charged a service fee.
Okay.
That's pretty much how it works.
Cool.
And usually people like, want their money right there and say like, fuck it, that's a quarter. And that's how they get paid. Right. So.
But take it out of where? Does it go into your bank account?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's connected to your debit card.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So
I have to look that one up.
Yeah.
What is it? Cash App?
Yep.
I'm writing this down.
I use that. And I did that, and that was fun. And then that was fun to do. My girlfriend didn't come with me for this one. She's usually my salesperson, but I let her sleep in this particular Saturday. And I slang some jewelry, ordered some Waffle House, and then we went home. And
that sounds good.
I took a nap. Yep. So that was my my Saturday entrepreneurial things. And then I was just trying to look at more pop-ups to do. And I think I found I'm going to do one in Monroe. It's more of a festival than a pop-up. And I'm going to do actual indie market at the end of April on the 28th. And they have like this indie, it's like a random pop-up thing. And it's like food trucks. And you can invite your family. And it's like $30 to rent a booth or space outside. And I think like 60 or 70 to be inside because it's April, and I ain't got no allergies. I don't mind being outside.
Yeah.
So I'll be out there slinging
really cool.
the jewelries. I'll be trying to hustle, I'm trying to do my thing, pay for all my vacations. I'm trying to put stamps on my passport and maybe learn some real Spanish. So when I have to leave this country, I'll have some place to go. Because if I don't learn Spanish
here because you're not on the census. So
I know, yeah, pretty much. I don't matter anymore. I'm another 3/5 all over again.
Destinee.
Yes.
What are you doing next week? For the rest of this week, what's your tomorrow like? Tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow I have to go to the regular job and do my thing and deal with people, and the ways that I deal with them.
Yeah.
Then I have to. You know what? Fuck! I got an IKEA bed I got to put together. I just thought about it. It should have delivered today. That was the weirdest.
Exciting.
That was like the most Yoda sentence I have ever said. It should have been delivered today.
Today it should.
Today it should have been delivered.
Tomorrow. Put it together tomorrow, I will.
And I have never seen Star Wars, and I know that. Boom! You don't need to see that movie to know shit. Anyway, I need to put together IKEA bed.
Yeah,
first and
always fun.
foremost, because we have finally figured out a bed and we need to put that together so I can get my mattress off the floor and I can sleep like a human. And then I keep saying I have this real, you know how you organize something and it just like it's still not organized enough. I have that constant thought about my like art craft area. Like as soon as I do something, like I could do more. So it's like I'm gonna try to do some more organizing in there, organizing. And then I got the art festival, or not art festival. It was a nature preserve festival out in Monroe, Georgia.
Are you selling stuff at it?
I'm gonna be slinging some crafts after Nature Preserve Festival out in Monroe, Georgia.
That's exciting, though.
It was free.
You're getting out there. I'm really proud of you, friend.
I'm doing stuff. I'm trying to
Like you're ooting a boot, and like really, I really love it.
oot in a boat.
See, I speak Canadian,
Yeah. See. That's a,
so yeah,
sometimes I'm Midwestern. Shit, it happens.
that's exciting, though. I'm like so excited for you.
Yes, I'm trying to spread the love. And I'm trying to I'm waiting on my freaking business cards to come, and I'm trying to perfect packaging. So, mailing everything out right, and so it doesn't look like I am a mom and pop, even though I am a mom and pop. But I think sometimes that is part of the charm. So,
100%.
I try to write little notes on it, like thank you for your business. And my own little penmanship.
I love that when I order things and there's like a little handwritten note, or like sometimes they'll stick, a little card or something with the logo or like a sticker. Like it's a nice touch.
Thank you.
It's nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's what I'm working on and figuring out. So since I've been mailing out things, that is my thing. It's finding out different ways instead of mailing people stuff in a big box, a little box, and another little box.
yeah. That sounds good.
What about yourself, there, Home Slice? What you doing?
Well, tomorrow I'm taking the trailer out for its first.
Woohoo!
Yeah, we're gonna drive it on the big road, as my sister used to say. So I'm nervous and excited, and I'm gonna fill up the propane tanks, and so I can use the fryer. And I'm going to start cooking food on it because I got to learn it, and I got to try recipes, and I got to nail things down. And so my whole week is going to be that, and I'm excited.
So,
Slash also a little nervous.
With the chef transitioning, is your menu going to change any?
It is. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to serve someone else's concept, obviously. And part of the point was that I wanted to have more creative control over what we serve. So the menu is going to change, but I already did that. I have a temporary person who's going to be helping me out. I don't know if that will be a full-time, long-term thing. We're going to kind of play it by ear and see if it works for both of us.
If you're the boss.
But correct, like a boss. But she's great and awesome.
From Florida, everybody like a boss.
And I'm excited to work with her. And and so mostly I just want to make food. The thing about it is, like, I'm not someone who has always wanted to own my own business, but like I'm willing to do that part if it means that I get to do the fun stuff, which is the food and the feeding people part. Which is what I like about you. You wanted to feed people. I do want to feed people. So I'm going to do that. And so also I thought that if I started doing trials of recipes, that maybe it would sort of
so when is
light my fire.
When is guinea pig day?
You guys come down anytime and I'll cook you all the foods.
Guinea pig.
Or did you mean am I cooking guinea pigs?
I mean, I don't know what you have on your menu. I mean,
there was not currently guinea pig, although
I've never tried guinea pig.
I think they eat them in Peru.
Oh. I always watch, again, Facebook is the devil, so I always see random videos of somebody over somewhere frying a rat somewhere, and I'm like,
I'll try anything 3 times.
You said that, and I'm just like, I still ain't a neck bone.
I stand by it. I know. I'm so sad, too. Barbecue. I was kind of excited. It would have been really funny if she'd done the spaghetti, because you were real upset about the spaghetti.
All neck bone things are bad.
Yeah.
It's a waste of meat.
Next time I come to town.
I'm going to have her make you neck bones.
Please do.
Well, bye then, sucker.
It's always a joy and a pleasure, my friend.
As always. Same with you.
Thanks for chatting with me.
Always.
I appreciate it.
You know, I do what I can. I enjoy you.
You do more than you can.
Do I?
Don't you? I feel like tonight was extra special.
Oh.
Well, that brings us to the end of another Double D Gab Sesh. We had a blast, and we hope you did too. We'd love it if you join this party every week by subscribing to the show. We're available wherever you listen to your other favorite podcasts. Thanks to everybody that's left a review and shown us some love with those rating stars. We really do appreciate it. If you haven't rated or reviewed the show yet, please take a sec and head over to iTunes to rate and review Double D. Ratings and reviews help us grow our audience and continue these conversations. If you'd like to follow me, Dylan, on all my food truck adventures, you can find me on Instagram at TallyPanhandle and on Facebook at The Panhandle. Also, be sure to check out what Destinee's up to in the world of art via her Instagram at d.streeter_designs. If you enjoyed the music in this week's episode, check out King Clew's album Godspeed. It's available everywhere that you stream and purchase your music. The song from this week's episode was Galaxy Love. And if you want to know what amazing stories our producers are working on, and believe me, you do, follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Metal and Pluck. Thanks again, y'all. We'll see you next week.